Hey guys, here on Saturday. We're closed today, but I get the shop. Friggin' right. So anyways, the teardown begins. Got the welder. Wes is here too. He's gonna do some work on his truck. But yeah, I gotta cut this up and then slam it on that. Up back. Well, making lots of progress. I got the friggin' axles out from underneath her. I got all the wiring and light stripped off it. Next thing I gotta do, I think, yes, these ugly friggin' Fender bars, and I gotta cut the brackets for the leaf springs and stuff out, all 6 of them. And then I gotta cut the tongue off the trailer. Right there. And then I'm thinking, because this has got the board platform on it, and the hole for the light, I'll lob it. Oh, I wanna keep that too. Well, I could always re-weld that on somewhere else. But right about here is 11 feet, and that'll give me 2 to 3 inches off the back of the truck. So, yeah, I got a little bit of cutting to do, a little bit of welding. And the width of the frame rails on the trailer come out to about here on either tire. So I'm gonna have to do something for the rest of it. But it's a project, away she goes. Well, I got all the brackets for the suspension cut off, and oh no, what's this? I cut the tongue off. Friggin' right I did. Friggin' love torches. Yep, so now I just gotta whack these guys on either side. That guy's still got the little antler onto her. And then, since I wanna keep this piece, and I don't wanna, ooh, that's still toasty. Since I don't wanna replace that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. So I guess this deck was bolted down at one time. All those boards, they weren't bolted down to this at all. They were just screwed together. So I just grabbed the side and peeled it up, and it just rolled off. Pretty funny. But yeah, so friggin' rights. I measured right there is where I need to lob it off. I think I already explained this to you guys, but once more won't hurt. And yeah, chop that guy probably there. And cut that off and weld it back on after, and move it back up. I'll be using my welder because I don't like this guy. This is one of those Lincoln 180s. It's all friggin' like plastic inside, and well, it's actually not. I stand corrected. It's actually, I was gonna say it's actually not too bad, but kind of just broke it by touching it. So. Might be missing the screw or something. Yeah, we just ran out of wire with it. Wes is welding up his quad ramps. Get up, stay up. Huh. Frick. I wonder if that wound itself out. Apologize. But yeah, like look at how small those wires are compared to my pinky. My pinky's bigger than those wires. Now I'll show you guys mine. Alright, and here's mine. It's kind of hard to see because it's all black, but they're about the same size as my pinky. And I've got all metal here. And this is why I paid the extra. Well, that one new is, well, back when I bought this one, that one new was about 800 bucks. This one was 16. I got it for 13, so I need to clean this guy out. She's got all kinds of freaking crap into her and stuff. But yeah, this thing is, I've had no problems with this whatsoever. Actually, the first time I used it, this was wound out and I accidentally ended up pulling this guy out. And then I lost all my gas and it wasn't welding for crap, so every time I don't get gas I check this. That one is bad for that because I guess a lot of people pull on it with the freaking lead instead of the handle that's onto her. And yeah, but anyways, I like mine. I've never used the auto set either, and they're both 180s, so it's a fair comparison, but I love my Miller. I will never ever buy any other welder than a Miller. Friggin' rights. I love that kind. Then I got my fancy All Pro. That's when I bought, what did I buy off of them? Can't remember. And then I got Trail Gear sticker on there because I bought a lot of stuff off of them. High steer kit and whatnot. Axle rebuild kit, that's what I bought off of them. But yeah, I'm thinking I need to build some friggin' little stands onto her so I can wrap my cords around her. And I wonder if Wes is back because I gotta let him back in. Maybe not. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Gotta friggin' lob it off. And then actually, what I might do is pick this up with the Bobcat, set it down, and then lob it off the back. That might make it a little bit easier. But I won't be using the torch to cut it. I'm going to be using the Sawzall. That way I can get as straight a cut as I can. Yeah, oh, and Beastie's tire is going flat again. Freaking sucks. So I can show you guys. Yeah, she's sitting cattywampus. Yesterday I had to do a valve stem on it. And today it's flat again. Hooray! Freaking don't like that kind. Oh, and I gotta show you guys my rear bumper. I'll do that when I get home. It is freaking beef. It's gonna look good, but it's heavy. It's heavy as frig. But I'll have to chop off my hitch receiver and all that stuff. Oh, which I'll freaking stab onto the Cummins. Because the bumper I got for this has one built into it. Freaking right. Love that kind. Well guys, check it out. Got everything ground down, all cleaned up nice. I got caps welded onto them. So next step is to pick her up with a Bobcat and drop her on. And then I got to start leveling it out and then tacking some of my scrap metals over there onto it to secure it. Oh crap, where'd the trailer go? Oh, that's right, there it is. Friggin' right. I friggin' love that kind. So, I got Wes's help and friggin' I used the forks on the Bobcat, rested the back on here, and then we ran a chain around the front there and just freaking lifted her up, and he was guiding me and I landed her a little bit cattywampus, but she's freaking good to go now. Now what I gotta do is, that's not gonna work. That's gotta, this is my friggin' Y-pipe thing at pretty much level with here, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. Maybe I'll bring this back a little bit and run the stacks in front of it. So I think that's what I'll do. Now I got a lot of frame cleanup to do, and then time to bust out the scrap metals. I gotta make sure this thing's flat and level though, and I think that's way too long. That is way too long. So I'm gonna be lobbing probably 3 feet out of it, and then yeah, another nice friggin' flat deck truck. That heater's blowing pretty friggin' good, I'll tell you what. Friggin' right. So, been here since 8 this morning. Well, I've been here for a little while, so. But man, cutting this apart was not the easiest task. It went about as good as I figured it would. But friggin' right. Cleared the fuel filter, or the fuel pump assembly, which is good, because yeah. And then, yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to lift it up a little bit at the back side, put some blocks down, and then lift the front up to match. Because that is not a whole lot of wheel travel. It's maybe 5 inches, so it's not quite enough. So I don't know. We'll see what I come up with for the back part of it too. Because yeah, I was thinking about using that tongue piece, building a bracket out like that, and then like that and like that. But I don't think that would look very good. It wouldn't flow very good. So who knows? Maybe I'll friggin' put some toolboxes down here as well, like what I originally wanted to do. But yeah, I just kicked that guy. That's my new front bumper. Got to stab that guy onto it as well. But the thing is, I forgot all my hardware, for frig's sakes. Don't like that kind. But yeah, it's coming together. Freaking right. I'm excited. And I think I'll be running these lights for now. They got backup, signal, and brake. So that'll work. That'll work. Actually, marker and then signal and brake is the same one. Someone's here. Oh, it's looking a little bit better. Freaking cut, I don't know, maybe 3.5 feet out of the frame. And just welded her back together. Friggin' rights I did. And what I had to do is I had to space the front out so I could fit the stacks right there. I'm just gonna be running the exhaust pipe out and then up here. So yeah. Now I gotta friggin' lift or push the back down, lift the front up, and then weld blocks in there to keep the front up, and then level it out at the back, and Bob will be your uncle. And it is now 3:40. I've been here for a long time. Holy crap. Almost 8 hours. Frig sakes. Anyways, I'll get back to it. Well guys, got the deck friggin' welded on. Friggin' right. Need to do a little bit more bracing, but for now I got these two stacked there. It's kinda redneck and cattywampus, but it'll friggin' hold. It's friggin' what? 3/8 or a quarter thick. Alright, same stuff up there and there, welded down the side of the frame. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one center brace across the middle and then weld that guy somewhere, but yeah, it's friggin' done for now. I gotta get some boards. I'm sweaty as frig. I'm just friggin' sweating like crazy. I was gonna say something else, but not appropriate. Yeah, so friggin' just about done for the day. I think I'm higher as frig on friggin' welding fumes and whatnot, but Bobcat, love that kind. Anyways, Cummins. So I guess nope, I'm not done. I gotta work on the friggin' fender extension thingies, because that's not good enough. This sticks out further though, so I'm wondering if maybe I could chop some of that up and weld a guy onto here to go to like here, something, and angle it in or whatever. But I don't know. But friggin' right, I'm excited about that. Looks good too. Friggin' right, super excited. I need a fuel system and a windshield. And I'm good to go. Oh, and some wood, I guess. So, wiring now. And I'll friggin' toss around some ideas for the Fender guys. Yeah. So anyways, I'll get to doing some wiring, and then Bob will be your uncle. Friggin' right, I love that kind. Looking good. Well, it's friggin' on. I just finished cleaning up. Holy frig, was that a job. But tomorrow I gotta come back in and do some wiring. I gotta take out these stock S10 lights. It's just, they're off like a 95 or whatever, but I threw the wiring in the cab, but I gotta friggin' get these lights working, because they'll work pretty good. Then I gotta, still gotta figure out what to do with here. I'm thinking I might just get a couple of Fender, like trailer fenders, single wheel trailer fenders, frig sakes, and then weld them on. But I think right off of here I'm gonna go down and then bolt my mud flap up there, so that'll work pretty good. And then I gotta do exhaust. Friggin' rights, you're loud. Anyways, yeah, friggin' exhaust. So I started working on the slip tank thing a little bit. I don't have the friggin' fuel filler thingy for this, so I'm thinking I might have to hit up the pick and pulls, friggin' get one, and then build a bracket off of here and have like a little flappy door antler there so I can access that. But yeah, I'm gonna be, if I can't, I'm thinking, Carl came by and he said that you have to have dual wall slip tanks now. You can't have a single wall in case something punctures it, and you got that secondary friggin' wall in there. But anyway, so I had to buy or make a fuel cell or slip tank. Probably come out to about here, and then this fitting here will get welded into the side of it, and then if you want to fill up your tank, you just freaking wind her open, and then she'll fill it. Friggin' right. I did the same thing on Kenny's truck. So that's for the slip tank, and then right in front of the slip tank I want to have my other 8,000 pound Warren winch. So finally got a motor for that guy. Well, I've had a motor for that guy for a while, but I want to put that there, and then can load whatever I want. I'm probably gonna have to modify this brace, probably just cut it and move it here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, that's where my friggin' I'm tired, gooseneck friggin' hitch attachment thing goes. So yeah, anyways, Carl's got some 4-foot ramps that I'm gonna have to extend to 8 feet, so I got a bit of a friggin' angle onto it, and I can drive the quad up there, and friggin' right, I'm so excited. All this wood's just rotten to frig, so I don't think I can reuse it. There might be a couple pieces that are decent, but I'll have to hit up the hardware store for that. And then, yeah, friggin' right. Kind of looks like it's sitting all wampus, but I don't think it is. No, shouldn't be. But anyways, frig sakes, I am done for the night. It's well after 6. It's almost 7. So I've been going for 11 hours today. Frig sakes. Anyways, I got a crap ton done, and I'm happy with the amount of work that I got done. Like I said, tomorrow I gotta come back in, finish cleaning up. I got my hoard started back there. And then I gotta get the front bumper stabbed onto her. And yeah, I gotta go home and get my hardware for that though. I forgot all my freaking bolts. But, oh yeah, and I gotta do wiring, so. Figure right, I gotta go, apologize. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the shaky camera. And I guess until tomorrow, take care.